Hello, welcome back, and it's nice to hear and listen from you guys from our previous video. And first and foremost, I would like to take this opportunity thanking you all who spend your time, your important, valuable time to go through the video that I posted earlier, and I really appreciate that. And I really applaud you for taking the effort and look for things that can make a difference to you. And one other thing is, of course, watching my first video, and I really appreciate that. As I mentioned before, 2023 is around the corner, and I've mentioned that in order to achieve your goal, you cannot be the person you are right now. You have to be the person who deserves to be to achieve those goals. So where you are right now, and this is where your goal is, you can't achieve it unless we work and become that person who deserves that goal. And that is why most of the time people were unable to achieve their goal, and only a small percentage were able to achieve because they found that secret, the secret method to achieve whatever they want by tweaking about themselves. So now what I'm trying to say here is, you want to achieve your 2023 goal. As I mentioned, choose one because it's easier to work with one, and once you learn how to get that goal achieved and become successful, then you can apply the same method and move on to your subsequent goals. And when you look behind over the years, you have become somebody else who's worthy and deserve to achieve success. Okay, and coming this Friday next week, we are going to go into an advanced mode, which I call it challenge mode. So I'm going to put in a 7 days challenge from Friday up to Thursday. Every day there'll be a challenge, and through this challenge every day we will discover more and more about yourself, where you are and where you want to be, what kind of values and belief you have right now. Are those values and belief matches the goal that you want to be? And identify that gap, and we will fill in that gap, and we'll come to a step where those new belief and values that you have developed over the 7 days period will transform you into a goal getter, into a more successful person. And this is just the surface part of it. And I'm going to throw this challenge to all of you who is really committed and want to make a difference. Okay? If you're not sure, you can go ahead and you'll discover yourself along the way. Come along, join the community group, because those who wants to take up this challenge, who wants to really transform themselves, I'm going to place you in my Facebook community group, where we're going to work hard and aggressive and more advanced, so you really transform yourself into the goal getter, to a more successful person. Because that is my goal, which is to transform 100 people of just like you into a more successful person that you always wanted to be. That's my goal, is to achieve your goal. Okay, so stay tuned. I'm going to put out another video in a couple of days. We will start talking about the breakdowns, because in order for you to achieve the success that you want in 2023, no matter what other goals you have to become that person and do what it takes to be that person to achieve the goal. You cannot achieve those goals from being who you are right now. You got to understand that part. Okay? You want to achieve success, you got to transform into that person who deserve that success. All right. Thank you, friends. And I really appreciate all those messages and calls and Instagrams and Facebooks. I really appreciate the love and the care and the curiosity you have shown so far. I really appreciate that. And let's move on to the next step, because you are taking the next step to achieve the success you truly deserve. Okay? So now take care. I'll see you again in a couple of days. Let's start moving. And once again, I'm throwing in a challenge, a 7-day challenge starting from next Friday, every day up to Thursday, to transform yourself from who you are into the person that you should be in order for you to achieve your goal for 2023. All right? Everybody talks about SMART goals. This is what you're supposed to do. Now, what I'm going to try to teach you is that in order, before you go into that strategy, you have to become that person first, then you apply the strategy. Okay? So now, take care, have a good weekend. I'll see you in a couple of days. Enjoy yourself, and all the best to you.